free from the law of sin and death. For what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, God sending his own Son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin, condemned sin in the flesh, that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit.
I can see the signs now because my vision's clear. I can see the devil tempted when the Spirit's near. So I'm in the scriptures daily trying to change my life. All these years of being wrong, I'm trying to get it right. Being slow to anger, trying not to pop off. Being patient with my people when they go off. All judgment has been given to the Son. So with him, I've been trying to become one. All praises till I'm done. Trying to be his faithful servant, walking in this life. Keep my foot from darkness, walking out by sight. See his faith that's been moving that mountain. That I've been struggling with. I'm glad I found him. The Messiah, the Christ, that's who I do it for. To give glory to the Father, that's what he did it for. He sacrificed, laid down his life, so we can be named blameless in the Father's sight.
No longer carnality, the Spirit is leading me. Through his word, my steps are ordered. Total control of me. Will you lead, I follow thee. Through his word, my steps are ordered.
Many are called, but few are chosen. Fighting with my flesh, trying to keep the Sabbath holy. Corner versus spirit, the battle is real. Gotta play without ceasing, keeping his will. Cause see, we all fall short, but blessings is mercy. Through his son, we can get it, just follow the verses. Cause sinning feel good, it pleases the flesh. But through the spirit, there's life. The carnal is death. I've been drinking living waters, I'm feeling refreshed. I had to kill that old man to witness my best. I gotta study what I need to pass this test.
Shabbat shalom. We got Howard Brown in the building. All about y'all checking in. Shalom. We got our brother down in Texas too by y'all. Yisrael. Shalom. Got our sister Michelle Butler in the building. Eric Boss in the house. Shalom, Hebrew.
Happy Sabbath, family.
Michael Parker and our faithful brother in the building.
Mike.
Alfreda Watson checking in. Shalom, sister. T Boogie in the building. Shalom, family.
The Boogie Man. Shalom.
All right, you know I got to get y'all before we go on, because you know how y'all like to chit chat. Y'all like to chop it up. I'm gonna put that back up there so y'all can see who's singing that. Yes, sir.
Through his word, my steps are ordered. Total control of me. Where you lead, I follow thee. Through his word, my steps are ordered. And Lord, I will follow.
All praise to the Most High Yah, the Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Welcome, family. Shabbat shalom, everybody on the feed.
Shabbat shalom, family.
We're going to open up. We're going to stand and open up. We're going to read a song. Matter of fact, we don't have to stand. We're just going to read a song. We're going to open up with a song, just a few verses before we get started. We're going to open up with Psalms chapter 4. We'll read verses 1 through 3. When you get it, my brother, go ahead and read.
Hear me when I call, O God of my righteousness. Thou hast enlarged me when I was in distress. Have mercy upon me and hear my prayer. O you sons of men, how long will you turn my glory into shame? How long will you love vanity and seek after leasing Selah?
That's right.
But know that the Lord hath set apart him that is godly for himself.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord will hear when I call unto him.
That's right. The godly, he set the godly aside for himself.
That's right.
That's right. Shabbat Shalom, got my rib in the building. Colette Parks in the building. Brother Corey Yehuda. Charles Yah checking in. Sister Tia Yehuda checking in.
Shalom, family.
Tonight, family, we're going to deal with a lesson titled Testament of Judah. Got Sister Tana David checking in. Shalom. We're going to deal with a lesson tonight, Testament of Judah. We're going to look into Testament of Job. I gave it wrong. Testament of Job. No wonder you looking at me funny. The Testament of Job. We're gonna look at a lesson, deal with the lesson, Testament of Job. I was reading in the book of Job, and I was finding, a lot of things in there, and a lot of people be going through. And I started reading in the Pseudepigrapha, one of the books that a lot of people may kick against it. You have a lot of people read out of it. And what I was doing is kind of comparing some of the notes that was in the Pseudepigrapha and line them up with the 66. Because a lot of things in the 66, you can read through the 66,
right?
And you can't find a whole lot, or it's missing something in there. It's just like we dealt with Jonah and how the story was going, and it just cut off. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that the 66 just a summary of the books.
That's right.
We got enough to get us salvation. We know that. By reading out of other books, does it get you salvation? No, because we know it gives you salvation, but it'll help you in your salvation because it's going to help you how to deal with certain situations.
That's right.
We know that keeping the law, statute, commandments, getting baptized in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, come up under that blood, going to get us salvation, right? As long as we continue to endure, just like Job.
That's right.
But you got to do it to this thing.
That's right.
But we're going to get into it. I'm going to hold it up. We're going to be reading out of this book of Pseudepigrapha. I'm going to pull it up in the room because a lot of people don't have it. Maybe one day, me and Brother Terrence and the rest of the brothers, we'll get together and do a breakdown when these books was, are they inspired, when they was published, because these books was published, especially like the Pseudepigrapha and everything, not Pseudepigrapha, but the Septuagint. A lot of these books was out for the 1611. A lot of people don't know it because they don't do the research on it. Shalom, shalom. Michael Ben Israel checking in. LJ checking in. Sir Petty checking in. Mississippi King. That's our brother Willie down there.
Yes,
on the road. Shalom family. A lot of people kick against, like, they say, well, you don't have to read the mother like the Apocrypha. That's one of the big things, and amongst some teachers, right?
Right.
And even like the book of Jasher, just like Brother Terry brought up a good point. He said, man, how did Paul know the two magicians named Janus and Jambres? It's not even mentioned.
In the 66.
Right, but you know where it's mentioned? In the book of Jasher.
Yeah.
So how did Paul know that? Good question, isn't it? So you start doing your research and your history on these books and going through there and making sure everything line up. So that's what we're going to do tonight. It's going to be a 3-part series. I should have put part 1 on there, but let's get into the lesson. We're going to start this off. I'm going to pull it up in the room. The Testament of Job.
Volume 1.
Testament of Pseudepigrapha. Volume 1. That's what we're going to read out of. Let me pull it up in the room. Shalom, shalom. Say la love checking in.
Shalom,
and I will get with the rest of y'all at the end of the lesson. Now let me pull this up in the room. I haven't to all my stuff.
There you go.
There we go. All right, let me show you this right quick. We're gonna just walk it down. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna be into the Pseudepigrapha, and then certain points in the Pseudepigrapha, we're gonna pick it up. We're gonna show you where it picks up in Job chapter 1. So let me share this screen right quick, and we're gonna go ahead and get our eating in. Do a little eating tonight.
That's right.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I'm gonna blow it up so y'all can see this thing a little bit more. Okay, I think we maxed out. All right. Testament of Job. This is in the Pseudepigrapha, volume 1, on page 839. That's where we can pick it up at. Page 839. We're gonna read the prologue, right? Go ahead and this right here is a testament now. This is the same thing because this is something in Israel. You go read in Genesis with Jacob gathered his sons around, right?
Right.
And gave a breakdown of what all happened to him and all this other stuff. So when you go into this same book, the Pseudepigrapha for Volume 1, it also talks about the 12 patriarchs, right?
That's right.
So they each one of them gathered their sons and their daughters on certain occasions. And sometimes they, the friends came along. For the most part, gathered their sons and stuff around and their children around. And they broke off, hey man, this will happen, and was encouraging them, don't go the route I went. It's just like every blue moon, you might have somebody that, the loved ones gather around and they get to talking to them. And,
that's right.
When you start getting old, you start saying, man, I done some stupid stuff. You don't want to go there, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Only every now and then.
Right.
Up to date, the family's so broken, you don't know who. I don't want to call the mother said the children, they don't know nothing about them. And sometimes, you fall out with your parents. Hell, you don't even know where your father is. So all of that stuff kind of like vanished away for some people. But we're going to get into the testament of Job. It's just a testament. He's just talking to his children. And this right here, what we're about to read is before he was named Job. Go ahead and read, brother. Volume, chapter 1. Yes, sir.
Okay. The prologue. Title: The Book of the Word of Job. The one called Joab. Joab. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Verse 2. Now on the day when heaven fallen ill, he began to settle his affairs. He called his 7 sons and his 3 daughters, whose names are Tessa, Charos,
go ahead,
Hion, Nike, Pharos,
I feel what you want to call it. Pronounce how you want,
Phron, Hemira,
Kasiah,
and Amathia's horn. And when he called his children, he said, gather round, my children. Gather around me so that I may show you the things which the Lord did with me and all the things which have happened to me.
That's right. He gathered the children around and let them know, because sometimes you want to leave, hey, so Job won't come and tell you anything about me. I'm going to let you know from my own mouth what went down with me. So when somebody else come and try to tell you something other than what I told you, they lying.
That's right. You're hearing it from the horse's mouth, in other words.
That's right. But go ahead and read, brother.
I am your father, Job, fully engaged in endurance.
Yes, sir.
But you are a chosen and honored race from the seed of Jacob.
Y'all hear that? He said, but you are a chosen and honored race from the seed of Jacob. See, a lot of our people don't know that they are a chosen and honored race from the seed of Jacob. You tell them nowadays, they look at you like you're crazy, man. But go ahead and read that, brother.
The father of your mother. For I am from the sons of Esau.
They might say, oh, man, he was an Edomite. Well, Esau, he's a Hebrew.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So they keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
It's just like you got a brother, man. You have a twin brother. You have a twin brother. And you gonna walk circumspectly, right?
Right.
But your twin brother wicked as hell. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
That's right.
He gonna do everything that your father say, hey,
don't do.
I'm gonna teach both of y'all.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do the opposite because I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off with both of y'all. You can't help what your biological brother or your sibling's gonna do.
That's right.
But they're still your brother, right?
That's right.
I don't care what he call himself.
That's right.
That's still your brother.
Yeah.
But go ahead and read.
The brother of Jacob, of whom is of your mother, Dinah.
See, Dinah came from Jacob. See, on that side of the family, not Esau's side, she came. This the same Dinah.
That's right.
That Shechem, when she went out to want to, go out and want to see her friends. You know how sometimes you have, I just want to go hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not good because you got somebody out there. She was abducted.
Yeah.
and raped by Shechem.
Mm-hmm.
And Judah and them came up. They had to deal with them.
That's right.
Just the same down.
Yeah.
But go ahead and read, brother.
From
Go ahead. I'm gonna scroll up. I'm gonna have to scroll up because a lot of stuff in the middle, you know, we're not gonna read that, but we just gonna stick with the testimony.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
For whom I begat you.
Mm-hmm.
My former wife died with the other 10 children in a bitter death.
Now he's dealing with his second set of children.
Right.
And you can read that over in the 66. And he's gonna tell you how he's gonna break it all down, but go ahead and read.
So hear me, children. I will show you the things which I have befallen me.
Uh-huh. Now we're going into chapter 2.
That's right.
Job's perplexity over idolatry. Now, this is something that now he's still Joab, right? We're gonna let you know. But all of this stuff, these accounts was before Satan came to, you know, to whip up on his head. We're gonna pick that up in chapter 1 in the book of in the KJV. But go ahead and read.
Now I used to be Joab before the Lord named me Job. When I was called Joab, I lived quite near a venerated idol's temple. As I constantly saw whole burning offerings being offered up there.
Hey, no different. There's no different than you living next door to they keeping sun worshiping, or they might, you know, you might have a shrine or something next door to you. You might have a temple Buddha next door to you.
That's right.
And there's no difference. All that stuff the same.
That's right.
But go ahead and read.
I began reasoning with myself, saying, is this really the Yah who made heaven and earth, the sea too, and our very ourselves? How shall I know? One night I was in bed. A loud voice came to me in a very bright light saying, Joel, Joel. And I said, yes, here I am.
Hey, now he in the sleep. Now he in his night vision, right?
That's right.
Now he's sleeping. He come to him in the dream. But go ahead.
And he said, arise, and I will show you who this is whom you wish to know.
Now, we all know, especially the ones, you know, in this truth, you know that the Elohim, we know this the Messiah.
That's right.
We know that he gonna send the angels, gonna say certain things in your sleep. Well, you may be daydreaming or you in the night vision.
Right.
You gonna get an answer. You gonna be praying. You gonna get an answer if you want to know.
That's right.
He asked the question, how would I know? Well, you get ready to tell him.
Yep.
He did not say ask and you shall receive. If you want to know certain things, he'll let you know if he wants you to know.
That's right.
He gonna break this thing off to Job. But go ahead and read.
This one whose whole burnt offerings they bring and whose drink offering they pour is not Yah.
So the angel let him know. This ain't got anything to do with the Creator.
That's right.
But go ahead and read.
Rather his is the power of the devil. By whom human nature is deceived.
Did he not say Satan came down and deceived the whole world?
That's right. That's right.
That's why these people are deceived. They thinking they serving God just like your son, hey, like our family. We always in devil worship growing up.
That's right.
Some people are fortunate enough to be brought up under this thing, but a lot of us, man, we was in those pagan temples, man, those idol temples.
That's right.
And we thought we were serving God at one time.
Sure was. Sure thought that.
Until he took the veil over our eyes and started showing us, hey, man, you're not serving me.
That's right.
And he constantly showing me, man, what you doing? That's not of me.
That's right.
You thinking that, hey, man, that's not of me over there either.
Come on, man.
He gonna show you and straighten you up as you do this walk. Go ahead and read. He said, man, that's the power of the devil, human nature is deceived. See, sometimes we think we're doing the right thing, but Satan might have in your mind you think you're doing the right thing.
That's right.
But he deceiving you.
That's right.
And you swerving down, you right. And you wrong with something go.
Yep. Yep. Yes, sir.
See, when I read these things, man, it makes me want to ponder on a lot of things. I'm like, okay. I know a lot of stuff I could read a whole lot in the 66.
That's right.
I can read this right here. I said, okay, I'm gonna see if this thing lined
Line
up.
up. There
But
you
if
go.
you could go line this up with other scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
We know that Satan came down, he could see the whole world. We confirmed that right there.
That's right. That's right.
And we know that in the night vision, hey, he know you're gonna come in the night vision or in the day vision.
That's right.
But you daydream.
That's right.
But go ahead and read. But like I said, it's just a testimony for those who just come in the room. We reading the Testament of Job in the Pseudepigrapha,
Volume 1.
Volume 1. And we're at in the middle of chapter 3. But go ahead and read, brother.
4.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard these things, I fell on my bed, worshiping and saying, my Lord, who came for the salvation of my soul?
Mm-hmm.
I beg you, if this is indeed the place of Satan, by whom men are deceived,
Mm-hmm.
grant me authority to go and purge his place, so that I may put an end to the drink offerings being poured for him.
Mm-hmm.
Who is there to forbid me,
Mm-hmm.
since I rule this region?
Woo! Now he said, man, now he said that Job was a perfect and upright who escheweth evil, right?
That's right.
Now check this out. You get the word of God, right? We got this truth right here.
That's right.
What's going to happen when you go and purge your family? What you think going to happen?
That's right.
That Satan and your family going to rise up against you,
yes,
right?
sir. Yes,
What
sir.
about you going there and start telling the folks in these other churches and all that kind of stuff?
Yes, sir. They
See, you tear down Satan's temple, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you start tearing down Satan's temple, I don't care who you go to and convert them over and have them reading this book,
Mhm.
and they start keeping the Sabbath day.
Uh-huh.
You turn Satan's temple down, people.
That's right. That's right.
That's why people be coming after you on your job, your family members.
Come on. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Things ain't got tough now because we haven't started hitting the members in these churches yet.
That's right.
Hey, come up against some of these Israelite camps and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You showing them, hey man, they going off over there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, this the way you should go.
That's right.
And they start pulling away from over there. Hey man, you start tearing down some stuff. They ain't gonna like that.
You sure right. You sure right.
Job is going through the same thing, but this angel gonna tell him something. Let's go on to chapter 4.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go into chapter 4.
That's right.
Did we finish that out, brother?
Yeah, we finished 3.
Okay, go ahead and read.
The light answered me and said,
Now he talking about the angel, right?
that's right.
Go ahead and read.
You shall be able to purge this place,
Mm-hmm.
but I am going to show you all the things which the Lord changed me to tell you.
He charged me to tell you.
tell you.
Yes, sir. Now he got a message for you, Job.
Mm-hmm.
I know you want to go do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Brother Rob, I know you want to preach this word.
That's
T
right.
Boogie, brother Tuvaya, Howard Brown, all the brothers and sisters on this feed. I know y'all want to go and teach this word and purge some places.
That's right.
If he telling Job this, he got a message for us too. Let's read it.
That's right.
Let's get into it. Go ahead and read it.
And I said,
Mm-hmm.
whatever he has charged me, his servant, I will hear and do.
Now that's what a servant would do.
That's right.
You're gonna hear the instruction first,
Come on now.
then you're gonna do it.
That's right.
A lot of people hear it and don't do it.
Mm.
Huh?
You speak the truth. That's right. That's
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but with the but, like my brother always say, but the but come in.
right.
He said, man, his servant will hear and do. Go ahead and read, my brother.
Again, he said,
Mm-hmm.
thus said the Lord, if you attempt to purge the place of Satan, he
Yeah.
will rise up against you with wrath for battle.
Hey. He said, if you attempt to purge the place
Yes,
of
sir.
Satan. Hey, man, when you came into this walk, y'all didn't know that Satan, you was a target from Satan, right?
Right then.
Satan got you
Yeah.
in the crosshair.
That's right.
Now I got an enemy
Yes, sir.
because you on the Lord's side and you trying to tear
Come
down
on.
my kingdom.
Come
This
on.
Satan's kingdom, people.
Come on.
And when you come up against Satan's kingdom, he gonna come up against your head.
That's right.
That's what he telling Job.
Guns ablaze.
If you attempt to purge,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you ain't did the purging yet. You just attempting to do it.
That's right. That's right.
The place to say he will rise up against you with wrath for battle.
That's
Go ahead
right.
and read.
But he will be unable to bring death upon you.
Hey, we can read that over in the book, right?
That's right.
He said he ain't gonna be able to bring death upon you. Go ahead and read. He will bring right in here.
He will bring bring on you many plagues.
Yeah.
He would take away from himself your good.
Mm-hmm.
He would carry off your children.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are patient,
Man, check this out. He said he gonna bring plagues on your body.
mm-hmm.
He even gonna take the possessions you have.
That's right.
He even gonna might kill your children. He gonna kill your children. He talking to Job.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Some of us have to go through this stuff, man. Somebody's going through this right now.
That's right. You gotta endure it.
I was talking to my brother, man, in Texas, man, and that's what he's going through. You have to, if you what?
Are patient.
You have to be patient in this thing. What do you mean by being patient? Man, I don't care what goes on. You got to stand still.
That's right.
Job gonna break this down to us so we can know if any of us go through this thing, man, this is what we have to do.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, man, he giving us some nuggets right here, man. He giving us some strength. He's strengthening us.
Come on.
Even if we go into 6 and 6 and read, it don't get in depth.
Right.
But he telling us, hey, man, you got to be patient.
Gotta endure.
We can even go and read down in book of James, chapter 5. Hold on a minute. Go ahead and read that. He's going to tell you. Go ahead and read.
I will make your name renowned in all generations of the earth to the consummation of the age.
Hey, man, are we not reading about his patience today? Is it not written in the book of James, chapter 5? He talking about the patience of Job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
Yes,
he made a promise, didn't he?
That's right.
But go ahead and read.
And I will return you again to your goods.
Mm-hmm.
It will be repaid to you doubly.
That's right.
So you may know that the Lord is impartial.
He said, man, I'm not prejudiced. I'm not a respected person.
That's right.
I mean what I say. I say what I mean. When I said I'm going to restore you doubly, you're going to get it.
That's right.
But go ahead and read.
Rendering good things to each one who obeys.
Who obeys. Not one that's being this, hey, today I'm going to be obedient. Tomorrow, next 5 days, I'm just going to do what I want to do. It don't work like that.
No, sir.
When you obey, this is an everyday obey.
That's right.
Every millisecond obey.
Come on.
And what else he said? Go ahead.
You shall be raised up in the resurrection.
Man, he going to be in the resurrection.
By being patient and obedient.
Like we say, patiently waiting while warring with Satan.
Come on now.
That's what you have to do.
That's right.
Go ahead and read it.
That's right. For you would be like a sparring athlete.
He said, man, when you come out that resurrection, man, you can be like an athlete at his top peak.
That's
you
right.
know what I'm saying?
That's
Go
right.
ahead and read.
Both enduring pains and winning the crown.
Yes, sir.
Then will you know that the Lord is just,
yes, sir,
true, and strong, giving strength to his elect one.
No, that's the remnant.
No, to the elect one.
See, you got a lot of remnant, but you got his elect one.
That's right.
That's the ones just like you got a lot of these people calling themselves Israelites and stuff now.
That's right.
Anybody can be an Israelite nowadays. Well, I'm gonna put it this way: a Hebrew.
A Hebrew, yeah.
It's hard being an Israelite because you being an Israelite, you keeping laws, statutes, and amendments with all your mind, heart, and soul, brothers.
That's right.
You gonna get you some Job time in.
Come on. Come on.
This is the elect one we read about here.
That's right.
Let's go into Job's destruction of the idol shrine. Chapter 5. Go ahead and read it.
And I, my little children, replied to him, to death I will endure. I will not step back at all. After I had been sealed by the angel when he left me.
What he sealed you with, Job? He sealed you with, hey man, he ain't gonna come and whip you upside your head, but he ain't gonna kill you.
That's right.
He told you if you be patient. He gave you everything that you need to do.
That's right.
When you're gonna go up against him.
That's right.
But he promised, hey man, he ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
That's right.
But he said, but if you be patient, then I'm gonna restore you and everything. You're gonna be in the resurrection.
Yeah.
This thing is all about patience.
Yes, sir. The race is not given to the swift, nor the strong.
What part of being patient?
Come on now.
Obeying the law, statute, command, obeying Christ.
That's right.
You standing on what you stand on what you mean. Hey, I said that I'm all in, I'm 10 toes feet on the ground, and all that right there. You got to be about it because Satan gonna go up to the say, hey, he down there talking blah 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 blah. He gonna accuse you all the time.
He gonna try it.
And he gonna ask for you too.
Mm-hmm.
The more you run your mouth, he gonna show me one. Oh yeah, he's one of them old mouth talking jokers. You know how you be want to get at a joker always running that mouth, talking that smack. Joker always running that mouth. Please let me get at this joker. No, you not. You know when you growing up, we wise now, we older now. We get what you damn over all that fighting stuff, big Rob. We not 50s, man. We got time for that foolishness.
All right. Oh.
But your mind be want to go there.
Mm-hmm.
But where are we, bro? He said that after he had been sealed by the angel, when he left me, what?
My little children.
Mm-hmm.
Then having arise the next night, I took 50 youths with me.
No, he ain't take no old joker with him, did he? He had to take him some studs with him to get this work in.
That's right.
We go ahead and read it.
Struck off for the temple of the idol and leveled it to the ground. And so I withdrew into my house, having ordered the doors to be secured.
Yeah, because he know. He know
they come.
He already know.
Yeah.
He said, I was sealed with my instructor. I ain't gonna seal me. He's only if I go over there and mess with their temple, they Satan gonna come after me. I say Satan himself gonna come. No, it's the people who going in the temple. They the one. Them devils gonna come after you.
That's right. That's right.
All the devil go in there and mess up somebody's assembly with this word, and folks start pulling up out there and see them devils come up out of there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go to your household and you pull your cousin and all them, you know, the ones who the lively of the Christmas party and all the follow that we used to be a part of. Pull them out and see how the devils come up out of there.
Yes, sir.
You mean sweet old grandmama the devil too? Yep. She the head devil in there. She the one rousing everybody up. We want to see it too. Man, this devil man use anybody. He'll use a child. He'll use an old person. He'll use your best friend. He'll use whoever the hell they got an evil eye toward you.
That's right.
And we're going to read later on in this lesson. His buddies came. His friends came to see him. They were tripping with him.
Yes, sir.
And he had to kind of like side-eyed and kind of talk, you know, them like, damn. But he broke some spiritual stuff out to them. They got offended by it.
That's right.
But he said, having my door to be secured after he left. Here comes Satan.
Yeah.
Satan's attack and Job's tragedy. Satan disguised as a beggar.
That's right.
So you got to watch these begging jokers. Sometimes, you know, some of them legit ain't going to get on, you know, we just got to pull. But some of these jokers, you got to watch some of these jokers, especially these jokers in Israel, disguising as a damn beggar.
Yes.
But go ahead and read, brother. I'm about to go there. So I'm going to keep it cool tonight.
Chapter 6.
Yes, sir.
Listen, little children, and marvel. For as soon as I enter into my house and secure my doors, I charge my doorman thus.
He talking to his doorman.
That's right.
Go ahead and read.
If anyone should seek me today, give no report, but say he has no time, for he is inside concerned with an urgent matter. You know, sometimes, you know, people call the house, man, look here, tell them I ain't in here. I don't feel like you don't feel like
I got some in. Yeah, just tell them, man, I'm busy. But you know, you have a child, daddy, telephone.
Yeah.
You just heard me. Go ahead and read, bro. I'm gonna hear it myself. Go ahead and read, bro.
So while I was inside, Satan knocked at the door, having disguised himself as a beggar. And he said to the doormaid.
Oh, so he talking to the doormaid. You see how slick Satan is?
He didn't go to the doorman. He went to the maid, the woman.
Yay! Sisters. Hey, let me time out right here. Every time the brothers be trying to bring out some stuff, man, that's going to help the sisters out, a lot of people get offended.
That's right.
A lot of lessons that we bring out, man, we trying to show y'all because we love you, sisters. We showing you how slick Satan is.
That's right. And that's what the word is reproof and correction. I mean, that's where we get our purging process from. To tear off all them things that still got us bound. We breaking the yoke of Satan up off of you.
That's when you know the thing. Well, I'm a strong black woman. See, that's when you got to be a strong black woman. when Satan pop up on the scene. That's when you got to get strong. Because Satan don't give a damn who he use.
That's right.
If you got a little inkling of a, I'm going to use you.
That's right.
Because when you're disobedient, check this out. Read that. Read that.
Tell Job I wish to meet with him. When the doormaid came and told me these things, she heard me say to report that I had no time just now.
She heard me tell the doorman that tell them I don't have time. Why you coming here telling me that? I said, you heard me say that.
Yeah.
You see how Satan is slick and use you when you're out of order? Let us seek in for a minute.
That's right.
Satan telling his children these things because he has 3 daughters, and then down in the lesson, he gonna really break some stuff off to them.
Yes, sir.
Then you know, because Satan had problem. Job had problem with his reader, his wife.
Yes, sir.
We gonna get into it.
Yes, sir.
But go ahead and read.
Chapter 7.
Yes, sir.
When he had heard that Satan departed and put a yoke on his shoulders.
Man, that joke was dramatic. You know, it's not the yoke that you put on.
Right.
That's another yoke that your clothing yoke you can put on too. Go ahead.
And when he arrived, he spoke to the doormaid, saying, say to Job, give me a loaf of bread from your hand so I may eat. So I gave a burnt loaf of bread to the girl to give to him and said to him, expect to eat my loaves no longer, for you are estranged from me.
Now, why would Job say that?
Why would he?
Whoever this person is, used to have a relationship. When you estranged from somebody, when you once in a relationship or something, or you used to hang around.
That's right.
And y'all on bad terms.
Yeah.
Now you come and beg for bread and see Satan using that joke.
That's right.
Whoever this person is. He said, man, you are, look, don't come back around here no more. We don't deal with you anymore.
I know that's right.
They're just like a joker, man. You have a bad marriage, or, you and a friend, y'all used to be friends for a long time. Y'all had a bad falling out. And ain't no damn way in the world you want that joker to come around your house. But they come in need. You give them and say, hey, man, I'm going to give you something. But after this, man, don't come back around here no more. We don't deal with you anymore. But Satan disguised, that's what he used, man, because the joker really still don't like you to coming over there.
That's right.
Well, this tight right here, baby.
It is.
Go ahead and read, wow.
The 5th.
Yes, sir.
5. Then the doormaid, ashamed to give the burnt and ashen loaf of bread, for she did not know he was Satan.
So she didn't know at all he was Satan. See, that's another thing too. A lot of y'all be entertaining Satan, don't even know.
That's right. That's right.
Because Satan comes all kind of sneaky ways.
Yes, sir.
She didn't know. Hey, go ahead.
Took the good loaf of her own and gave it to him. And when he received it and knew what had occurred, he said to the girl, off with you, evil servant.
Oh, so he do. See, he look here, man. That joker know you a kind-hearted person. Oh, this is softer right here. I'm gonna go in on her. Man, the hell, I'm gonna throw something in. Hell with you, even you wicked.
Bring the loaf of bread given you to be given to me. The girl wept with deep grief, saying, truly, you well say I am an evil servant. For if I were not, I would have done just as it was assigned to me by my master.
Hey, man, he said, man, listen. My servants will hear and do. I'm going to say that again. He said, my servants will hear and do. And she was a good servant. And one tricked by Satan.
She did what he said. Yep. And when she returned, she brought him the burnt loaf of bread, saying to him, thus says my Lord, you shall no longer eat from my loaves at all, for I have been estranged from you. Yet I have given you this loaf of bread in order that I may not be accused of providing nothing to a begging enemy.
12.
When he heard these things, Satan sent the girl back to me saying,
Oh, so he's sitting back. She back in. She caught up in the middle of this thing.
That's
yeah.
right.
But go ahead and read, brother.
And this loaf of bread is wholly burnt. So shall I do to your body also. For within the hour I will depart and devastate you. And I replied to him, do what you will. For if you intend to bring anything on me, I am prepared to undergo whatever you inflict.
He said, man, listen. You know how Joker always talking about, yeah, man, when I come back, I'm gonna put, I'm gonna pop the cap and go with it, man. You do whatever you gotta do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They're just talking smack back and forth and everything. But Job, no, he knew because the angel told him what was going down.
Yeah.
So that's why Job, he's
right.
like, man, you going to do what you got to do. I'm prepared to go undergo whatever you got or you afflict.
Yeah.
He said, because hey, man, I'm already sealed in my mind. He telling us, man, listen, whatever we do in this earth, if your mind is fixed on his word and serving the Elohim, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man, you got to stand on that thing. Whatever you go through, and you're going to go through some things. That's why a lot of people fall off. It sounds good when you're first coming in.
Come on.
But when you find out, man, this is the true, if you are a true servant of the Most High, you won't hang in this thing.
As they say, when the rebel meet the road, when you got to be faced with it, when it slap you dead in the face, you got to stand on that word. Ain't no detour. You got to go straight ahead.
See, this is all about enduring.
That's right.
And being patient. Chapter 8.
That's right. After he withdrew from me, when he had gone out under the firmament, he implored the Lord that he might receive authority over my goods. And then, when he had received the authority, he came and took away all my wealth.
Now, he talking about that, but we're going to get into the KJV, the King James 1611 version, but he just letting them know, hey, man, he went and talked to, and this is accurate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did he not? He had to go to the meeting. He said,
right.
where you been coming from? Where you coming from?
Yeah.
Walking up and down the earth, doing my thing. But see, the angel told Job what's going to go down. That's why the Lord said, hey, if you consider my servant Job, he done did this out there, bang.
That's right.
He a perfect right man. He as sure as evil. He even tore down that damn temple you had down there. What? He said, man, look, when he had gone out under the firmament, so he went somewhere.
That's right.
So let's get into it. Job's generosity and piety.
Chapter 9. So listen, for I will show you all things which have befallen me, my losses. For I used to have 130,000 sheep. Of them I designated 7,000 to be sheared for the clothing of orphans and widows.
Now, this is something that he had way before when Satan attacked. We won't get into because it's going to line up with the book what he had. But this right here, he had more than that.
That's right.
So when we get it down into the further on down into the chapters, then we're gonna start lining up stuff in there. But this right here, when he was Joab, he still had a whole lot of stuff, but he was giving it to the poor and everything. He gonna tell you, go ahead and read.
The poor and the helpless. And I had a pack.
Scroll down a little bit. Go ahead and read.
Of 80 dogs guarding my flocks.
I
also had 200 other dogs guarding the house. And I used to have 9,000 camels. From them, I chose 3,000 to work in every city. After I loaded them with good things, I sent them away into the cities and villages, charging them to go and distribute to the helpless, to the destitute, and to all the widows.
Hey man, you can find that. This is work.
That's right.
This is what you can find all the way down in the Old Testament. How he said, man, you're supposed to take care of the. Hey man, that's the Most High. Yeshua, Jesus the Christ had this thing for the orphan, the widows, and the poor, and the needy.
That's right.
He got a thing for them, don't he?
That's right.
So go ahead and read.
And I used to have 140,000 grazing she asses. From these I marked off 500 and gave a standing order for the offsprings to be sold and given to the poor and needy.
Mm-hmm.
For all regions, people began coming to me for a meeting.
Now listen. Job had all of this cattle. We could just say today we'll just use money.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people got all this money stuff. He had all of these things right here, and man, he didn't care nothing about none of this stuff. He didn't care. He was doing that because he know the Most High blessed his hand, and he was using it to get the work done.
That's right.
Because he knew that, man, all this stuff don't belong to me.
That's right.
If he giving me all of this, I got to give this. It's a purpose. There's a reason why you giving me all this stuff. What I need to do with it?
That's right. That's right.
I'm giving it to you because, Job, you're not a stingy joker. You're not going to hold this stuff for yourself. We're going to find out who was mama mouthing and the reason why his son was mama mouthing.
Mm.
Job's a generous guy. He's a man, I'm giving this stuff away.
That's right.
Hell, I'm going to do with 9,000 camels and 140,000 she has. What I'm going to do? And they constantly growing.
That's right.
A selfish joker said, man, I'll just go ahead and buy me some more field. Man, get that stuff away.
Hey, he ain't got just.
Listen, I'm going to bring it up to 2020. I got 2,000 shoes. What the hell I'm going to do with 2,000 shoes? Why don't I get some of the shoes away, man?
That's right.
I'm not going to wear no 2,000 shoes.
That's right.
Not this year nor next year.
That's right. That's right.
Or the year after that either.
That's right.
Unless I'm changing shoes 20 times or 40 times a day, I still probably won't make it.
Mm-mm.
Man, get that mess away.
I know that.
A lot of us got a whole lot of stuff we holding on to. Once we get this stuff to the poor, some folks out there need some stuff, man.
That's right.
That's why he gave Job, kept blessing Job and everything. Go ahead and read, brother.
The four doors.
Mm-hmm.
The four doors of my house stood open, and I gave a standing order to my house servants that these doors should stand open.
Now he had a 24-hour operation.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Having this in view, possibly some will come asking alms, and because they might see me sitting at the door, would turn back ashamed, getting nothing. Instead, whenever they would see me sitting at the door, at one door, they could lead through another and take as much as they needed.
Oh, they were ashamed to go up there and ask for something.
Uh-huh.
But he wasn't interested in it. He was like, man, I don't think I want to go up there, man. He's still
sitting at the door. I ain't gonna go.
You know what? That's another door on the
I
other
turn
side.
back. Yeah, go to the other side and get what I need.
Going to load up and going on out. But he ain't caring about that.
That's right.
His hospitality. Go ahead and read
That's
chapter
right.
10. For those of you coming in the room, we're reading out of the Pseudepigrapha volume 1. And we are at chapter 10, Testament of Job.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead and read, brother.
And I established in my house 30 tables spread at all hours for the strangers only. I also used to maintain 12 other tables set for the widows. When any stranger approached to ask alms, he was required to be fed at my table before he would receive his need.
He said, man, look here, I had everything laid out.
Yeah.
Before they get their need, I'm going to make sure they belly full before they roll up out of here.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
How many of us can say, who do you know that has their table open 24 hours and they hooking them up, feeding them, and then give them a little something for the road?
Yeah.
Go ahead and read, brother.
Neither did I allow anyone to go out of my door with an empty pocket. I used to have 3,500 yoke of oxen, and I chose from them 500 yoke and designated them for plowing, which they could do in any field of those who would use them. And I marked off their produce for the poor for their table. I also used to have 50 bakeries from which I arranged for the ministry of the tables for the poor.
Now, when he said that Job, man, he was a rich dude, man.
Yes, sir.
See, we don't know the extent of him being that wealthy.
That's right.
Because in the 66, we go in here and read. We can't read that. Our folks say, see, you can't read that. No, I can't read that.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew he was wealthy, even what he had in the book.
That's right. That's right.
But go ahead.
Chapter 11.
Yes, sir. Here's underwriting of charities. Go ahead and read.
There were also certain strangers who saw my eagerness, and they too desired to assist in this service.
Mm-hmm.
And there were still others at the time without resources and unable to invest in the thing,
Mm-hmm.
who came and entreated me, saying, "We beg you, may we also engage in this service?"
Now, you know, he got a little ministry going on. You know, you got a
Mhm.
successful ministry going on.
That's right.
It's just like I use a brother up in Tennessee, and I use some other classes too. You know, a lot of people on this community building deal, right? And the
That's
brother
true.
got the community building game and going with it.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of people say, hey, man, this brother over here is doing a good work. I want to be a part of this,
Yeah.
man. I don't have anything, but I just want to get in and just help out, you know,
That's
learn some
right.
things, and then maybe I can go on and do my thing.
Right.
Same
right,
thing with other ministry. When
Right.
people see you got something good going on and it's beneficial and it can help, you know, I
Yeah.
can be blessed too.
Right.
I want to be blessed. I need to know what this brother doing.
That's right.
This is what these people doing. But go ahead and read.
We own nothing.
Yeah.
However, show mercy on us and lend us money so we may leave for distant cities and business,
Mm-hmm.
cities on business, and be able to do the poor a service.
Mm-hmm.
And afterward, we shall repay you what is yours.
Now these guys want to go into business, and man, we can go do the same thing, but we just need a loan.
Mhm.
We need some startup money.
That's right.
You the dude can give us some startup money, and afterwards, man, we just give you your money back. But
That's
check
right.
this out. Check out Job. Go ahead.
Verse 5. When
Mm.
I heard these things, I would rejoice that they would take anything at all
Let me scroll down, family. Just be patient. There we go.
from me for the care of the poor.
Mm-hmm.
And receiving that note eagerly,
Mm-hmm.
I would give them as much as they wish,
Mm-hmm.
taking no security from them except a written note.
He said, man, they ain't had to put no collateral.
That's right.
They ain't had to put up anything, say, hey man, I'm gonna be your slave and all that.
Mhm.
Just a written note, hey man, you said you're gonna pay me
Pay me.
back. I'm
That's
cool with that. But go ahead and read.
So they would go out at my expense.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they would succeed in business and give to the poor,
Yeah.
but at other times they would be robbed.
I don't wonder who robbing them. You know what I mean? You know, it's just like we be in our own neighborhood, man. You know, we try to open up. We try to open up a little business and
in the
everything.
community. That's
You
right.
try to go in the community, man. I'm gonna go to the community to build a business, man. I'm gonna go in there and set up stuff for our
Mhm.
people. You know what I'm saying? And then I could probably give back. This
That's
if a
right.
person got a mindset. But you know what? You got oftentimes you got Joker come there and stealing stuff out the store.
So that's right. That's right. Come
I-
in and rob you.
They come there and rob you and everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's nothing new on the sun, is it?
Come on now. That's the word. Yes, sir.
Brother try to go down there and try to set up a little stand or something, and he come to rob us, man. Here comes
Mhm.
Satan the devil. That's who it is.
That's right. That spirit of Satan is.
Man, it's Satan
All
all,
present.
man, it's Satan all day long.
Mhm.
But go ahead, bro.
And they will come and entreat me, saying,
Mm-hmm.
"We beg you, be patient with us.
Mm-hmm.
Let us find how we might be able to repay you.
Mm-hmm.
Without delay, I will bring before them the note and read it, granting cancellation
Mm-hmm.
as the crowning feature and saying, since I trust you for the benefit of the poor,
Mm-hmm.
I would take nothing back from you,
Mm-hmm.
nor would I take anything from my debtor."
Hey, man, he did that because they came back and said, man, he was honest with him. Said, look, this will happen to us, man.
That's
Just
right.
give us some time. You know how you go and talk to the heathen. Now, you can't pull this off with the heathen today. They don't give a damn what you got to do. You better bring that money
I don't care if you
and hurry up with it. They don't care how you get it. You better get it.
Yes, sir.
Have mercy on him.
Mhm.
He had mercy on him.
That's right.
Fruits of the spirit.
Come on now.
Spirit of Yahweh Shai.
Yes, sir.
Yahweh.
Yes, sir.
Yahuwah, however you want to call it. Yeshua, Jesus the Christ, God, however you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we have to have, man. He had patience with these brothers
That's right.
or these people that came and asked for the money.
That's right.
All about patience. Chapter 12.
On occasion, a man cheerful at heart will come to me saying,
Mm-hmm.
I am not wealthy enough to help the destitute,
Mm-hmm.
yet I wish to serve the poor today at your table. When it was agreed, he would serve and eat. At evening, as he was about to leave for home, he would be compelled to take wages from me, as I would say, I know you are a working man, counting on and looking for your wages.
Mm-hmm.
You must accept. Nor did I allow the wage earners pay to remain at home with me in my house.
Boy, Joe knew the heart of man.
I'm
He
telling
said, I
you.
know this man, I know this guy here, he ain't got nothing, man.
Yeah.
And I know he been working, he, got a little something to eat, but he probably wish he had a little. Sometimes you be like, man, I know I'm doing this, but man, I'm broke.
Yeah.
Man, ain't got nothing,
Yeah.
Put some on his brother heart. He read that too.
That's
He ain't
it.
gonna take this money, man.
Yeah.
He probably sat there watch how hard he was working. He said you are a working man.
Man, yeah.
He ain't say you sloth as hell. Get the hell out of my property. But I don't think Joe said that either. He would still blessed him and say, go back to bed.
Mm-hmm.
That's patience, brother and sister.
That's it. Chapter 13.
Chapter 13. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Fabulous wealth in cattle.
Yeah. This fabulous wealth in cattle and butter mountain.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Those who milk the cows grew weary, since milk flows in the mountains. Butter spread over my roads, and from its abundance, my herds bedded down in the rocks and mountains because of the births. So the mountains was washed over with milk and became a congealed butter. And my servants who prepared the meals for the widows and the poor grew tired and would curse me in contempt, saying, who will give us some of his meat cuts to be satisfied? Nevertheless, I was quite kind.
Well, it must have been a lot of people going in and out of there, man. Man, just think about this.
Weird. I ain't here for
we serving all the poor people, and because when we hear about some free stuff, we gonna go ahead and
yeah, boy. We in line
all day, 24 hours.
Standing out there too.
The ones who sleep are gonna get up and come, and the ones who've been up, they will go home and go to sleep. And they ain't gonna never stop. And they take up, they keep changing, the shift keep changing.
Like a revolving door.
Yes, sir. It's musical prowess.
Chapter 14.
Yes, sir.
And I used to have 6 sons and 10 string lyres. I would rouse myself daily after the feeding of the widows, take the lyre and play for them. And they would chant hymns, and with the psaltery, I would remind them of God so that they might glorify the Lord. If my maidservants ever began murmuring, I would take up the psaltery and strum as payment in return.
Hit, brothers.
Yes, sir. And thus I would make them stop murmuring in contempt.
Man, look here, brother. Sometimes y'all got brothers and sisters. I'm no dad, because you ain't damn that brother, you damn that sister, you damn that brother. Look here, people start murmuring, I'm gonna try that. Just put on some soft music. Because that music may mellow you out. You hear some good meditating music. Sometimes people get stressed out on their job, whatever. You get the spirit might come up on you. Just play a little music. Calm them down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See how that works. But he said, man, he would do that because they were tired and they get to fussing at him, carrying on, and he'd break out that lyre. That's a one more U-shaped hard thing. You know what I'm saying? Get to plucking on that thing. And almost like you entertaining. Damn, I forgot that what was I murmuring about? Don't worry about it. Just listen to the music.
Just them strings just got you where you come down, you just hear it, and just going on down.
And he said about that music, how, it's just like when David had to play for Saul, right? Calm his behind down. Chapter 15, what did it say?
After the ministry of the service, my children daily took their supper.
Mm-hmm.
They went in to their older brothers to dine with him,
Mm-hmm.
taking along with them their 3 sisters also.
Mm-hmm.
The urgent matters were left with the maid servants, since my sons also sat at the table with the male slaves who served.
Okay, now here comes the problem. You know, you were going to 66, and Job said, hey, man, he had to go up and do these sacrifices, right?
That's right.
But he going to tell you now, he going to tell you about the sacrifices
Mm-hmm.
because his sons, they had a problem. He said, since my sons also sat at the table with the male slave who served. Now, these are sons of this rich man.
That's right.
You know, why I'm sitting over here with these peasants.
Yeah.
You know, rich folk, rich children think they privileged
Yeah.
on a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Even some of our children sometimes
Yeah,
think,
bro.
well, I got to do all that.
That's right. Them chores.
I got to be over there with them. You know, sometimes we think because we might have a few shekels more than the next person, I want to sit over there with them. Look at my clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's a bad attitude to have, man.
Come on now. Come on.
You think you all that because y'all got a few things, you got a nice house and all this stuff and the cold stuff. Hey, man, hey, Mosaic gonna show us something.
That's right.
He gonna show us something in this lesson.
Yes,
And he
sir.
gonna take all that stuff away from you. Then what?
That's right.
I don't care what you do. You got that mask, he come there and wipe everything off and then hit you up. Then you won't be able to recover. What you gonna do? But go ahead and read,
Yes.
brother.
I
Oh,
therefore,
you had something?
no, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead and read.
I therefore early would offer up sacrifice on their behalf according to their number.
Mm-hmm.
300 does, 500 goat kids,
Mm-hmm.
and 12 sheep. I issued a standing order for all that remain after the rights to be furnished to the poor.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say to them, take these things remaining after the rights,
Mm-hmm.
so that you may pray on behalf of my children.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly my sons may have sinned before the Lord.
Okay, now let's stop right here, y'all. Let's go into the 16:11 in chapter 1. Let's go to King James. We're coming back to the Testament. Let's go into the King James Version, chapter 1, and we're gonna pick it up, chapter 1 and verse 4.
Okay.
Let's see if this thing is Job telling his children the truth. Let's go ahead and read.
Verse 4 on chapter 1.
That's right.
And his sons went and feasted in their houses, every one his day,
Mm-hmm.
and sent and called for their 3 sisters to eat, to drink with them.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so, when the days of their feasting were gone about,
Mm-hmm.
that Job sent and sanctified them and rose up early in the morning
Mm-hmm.
and offered burnt offerings according to the number of them all.
Now we just read that, right?
That's right.
But go ahead and read.
For Job said, it may be that my sons have sinned
Mm-hmm.
and cursed Yah in their heart. Thus did Job continually.
Now he did this. He didn't do this on one time.
That's
He
right.
continued to do that.
That's right. He continued.
See, when you read it, he said, man, he continued. He did it all the time on their behalf. And I would say to them, take these things remaining after the rights,
That's right.
so that you may pray on my behalf of my children, possibly my sons, not the
We just
daughters.
read that.
My sons may have sinned before the Lord through boasting by saying with disdain. Go ahead and read that.
We are sons of this rich man,
Mm-hmm.
and these gods
The
are
good.
these goods. I'm sorry. These goods are ours.
Hey man, we the son of the rich man. This is our stuff.
That's right.
Man, this is our stuff.
That's right.
And what else?
When then do we also serve?
He said, man, why didn't we also say, man, why we serving these people?
For pride is an abomination before Yah.
Oh. That pride step in,
Come
huh?
on now.
But go ahead and read.
And again, I offered up a select calf on the altar of Yah, lest my sons may have thought evil things in their heart toward Yah.
Man, Joe, don't worry about what they were said about him. You worry about what they said about this
Yeah,
Elohim.
that's
About
right.
the Most High. Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus the Christ.
That's right.
That's what he was worried about.
He didn't want to get that head bust.
Man, you think about your children, man. You be
Mhm.
trying to get them to do certain things. Man, this man ain't talking about some God.
Come
we
on.
doing it for, I don't want to do, you know what I'm saying? Your children get to murmuring and carrying on.
That's right. That's right.
I don't, it's your God. You know, why you got us doing it? This is our stuff. Man, I got to make an atonement for these clowns.
That's right. He going and repenting and making atonement on their behalf.
I'll tell you children something. Y'all mouth gonna get y'all in a whole lot of trouble. Especially, your father is serving the Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, you running off at the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna find out what happened to these jokers. And he trying to save them, but sometimes, hey brothers, sometimes we can't save our children.
That's right.
That's a hard pill to swallow right there, brother.
That's right. We used to have them, you always saying somebody prayed for me. You say that saying, yeah, somebody was praying for you. Your grandmama, your mom, then was making intercession prayer for you.
Yeah.
But you continue to buck against them.
Yeah.
And then, hey, the hand of God gonna fall upon you. You're gonna take that thing up off of their mom and their dad, whoever was interceding for you. It ain't gonna work.
Man, I just thought about something. If I had thought about putting that video, it's this woman down in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
She had a teenage daughter, nice little teenage daughter. She said her daughter was disrespectful, running the streets, wouldn't do what she say. She went missing, man.
Mm-hmm.
They found this girl dead.
Mm.
If I can ever pull up the video up, I might use in another lesson or something.
Right.
This woman said out of her mouth, "Don't y'all be crying and such. The God that I serve did this because my daughter was disrespectful. She was doing all these things. So don't be sitting up here crying." This come out this woman's mouth. If I ever find that video, I'll do a lesson dealing with the children and then being hard-headed, kicking against the head of the house.
Mm-hmm. Being disrespectful, as you said.
And then you mad at that person, but you're really mad at his God because he's the one got the household in order to do these certain things.
Hallelujah.
But let's go ahead and read. Let's eat some more.
That's right. Chapter 16.
Mm-hmm.
His cattle.
Mm-hmm.
As I was doing these things during the 7 years after the angel had made the disclosure to me, then Satan, when he had received the authority.
Okay, now Satan got his instruction now. Now we picking up Job chapter 1, right?
That's right.
At verse 3. Go ahead and read that. Then we're going to read over here in verse 3.
Yeah, that he had got his authority, came down unmercifully and taught 7,000 sheep, which had been designated for the clothing of the widows.
Yeah.
The 3,000 camels, and the 500 she asses, and the 500 yoke of oxen.
Okay, hold right there. Now let's go back into KJV. Keep this open. We're going to hit a little bit here, there, a little. We're going to hit it, then we're going to get back on the Testament of Job.
That's right.
Now we're still in Job, the first chapter in the King James Version, and read that verse 3. What did it say?
His substance also was 7,000 sheep.
Yeah.
And 3,000 camels.
And
500 yoke of oxen.
Let me go back up here so they can see it. So this when Satan started hitting them. This is where it picks up in chapter 1 in the book of Job in the King James Version. Go ahead and read it.
I'm going to start back up from top.
Yes, sir.
His substance also was 7,000 sheep and 3,000 camels and 500 yoke of oxen and 500 she asses and a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all the men of the east.
That's right. So this is where it is picking up. He's telling his children when he changed the name to Job, because that's what he said. Have you considered my servant Job?
That's right. That's right.
So Job was giving this stuff away. So when Satan hit him, this is what he had.
That's right.
He said that, and go ahead, and all these.
And all these he destroyed by himself, according to the authority he had received against me.
That's right. He hadn't even received his authority. He got the AOK, the hit came up from heaven.
That's right. The rest of my herds was confiscated by my fellow countrymen, who had been well treated by me.
Oh, you mean to tell me the ones that you was all in good with that came and confiscated my stuff? Hey, man.
He treated them well.
His countrymen.
Yep.
This could be anybody. It could be folks in government, you know, who's around about who he had and set up a certain. He was running the region, right?
That's
so
right.
He had everything set up. But go ahead and read.
But who now rose up against me and took away the remaining of my animals?
Boy, the people who were well treated by you. See how folks treat you, man?
They reported to me the destruction of my good, but I glorified Yah and did not blaspheme.
That's right. He's all praise to the Most High.
Yep.
But his children. Let's get into his children.
Chapter 17.
Ready? Go ahead.
Then the devil, when he had come to know my heart, laid a plot against me, disguising himself as the king of Persia, and stood in my city, gathering together all the rules in it. And with the boast he spoke to them, saying, this man, Joab, is the one who destroyed all the good things of the earth and left nothing. The one who distributed to the beggars, to the blind, and to the lame.
How he destroyed the good things and he would distribute it to the all. Go ahead and read. You hear this clown?
Yet the one who destroyed the temple of the great God and leveled the place of drink offering.
Yeah.
I want to make a note there. Y'all see where it say great God, that's a little G now.
That's a little G right there. That's right, brother Rob. Good point, brother.
Therefore, I also shall repay him according to what he did against the house of God.
See, he wasn't worried about you distribute to the blind and all this other stuff. You tore down my house.
That's it.
You got folk, you tear down what I got set up.
Yeah, you mess with this little God.
You go out there and do your little you all good, but now you turning folks hard away. I'm bringing it up to 22. Hey, when you start tearing down Satan's shrines and his temples and all that stuff, you might not physically do it, but you out here sowing this spiritual word out, and they changing their hearts. And man, I'm getting away from Christmas. I'm getting away from all these pagan holidays. I'm getting away from all this stuff. You don't think the king of America? You don't think America gonna come down to your head? You start changing this stuff and having people not serving Christmas. That's a lot of money. Halloween, that's a lot of money. Thanksgiving, they're gonna have all them damn turkeys. They ain't gonna know what to do with them. Valentine's Day, they're gonna have a whole bunch of store with a damn bunch of chocolates and some roses and damn teddy bears everywhere. You don't think they're gonna come after the Israelites? They already come after us. Are they not saying that we black Hebrew Israelites?
Yeah.
And we on the terrorist list?
Yeah.
Because people are waking up at a rapid pace, man.
You're sure right. You're sure right.
See, people ain't just start getting into the holiday and start pulling their money out. When they start pulling their money out, this come, then you got the problem.
That's right.
Then you tear it down. Then you have people coming out these whorehouses on Sunday, so they can stop whoring, spiritual whoring on Sunday. They pull them out of there. Hey, man, there's a problem, people.
Yes, sir.
Say gonna come after you because you part of. Hey, you helping out. Just like he said, he took them 50 men with him.
That's right.
You get 50 brews out there on the street and start tearing down on Satan Playhouse, boy, he coming at us, ain't he?
Yes, sir.
25 Hebrew, 25 Shebrews. He got to get this work in. These sisters out here working, waking these sisters up, getting them out these nasty damn strip clubs and all these other places. And getting these brothers out of there too. Getting the brothers out the corner, stop selling the dope. You don't think Satan gonna come after us?
Come on now.
See, that's part of tearing his temple down.
That's right.
His shrine down.
That's right.
This whole world is his temple and shrine.
That's right.
That's why he told us to put on the whole armor of Yah.
That's right.
So we'll withstand the wiles of the devil because he got all kind of devices.
Yep.
We looking at him right now. He disguised himself as this,
That's
disguised
right.
himself as that.
That's
You got
right.
people disguising themselves as a saint. You
That's
got
right.
people disguising themselves as a teacher. You got people disguising themselves as a husband, disguising themselves as a wife, disguising themselves as children.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah.
heathens come in disguising themselves as they want to give you arms and stuff. You got all kind of deception going on. Always have and always will be until the coming of the Most High Yah, Yeshua HaMashiach.
Mm.
So when we go in here and read this type of literature, hey man, it's helping me out.
That's
It gets
right.
my eyes open. I go reading Job and just get a little taste. Hey man, it's really open my eyes. So hey man, what's really going on?
That's right.
Just like I said in the meeting, you know, when I listen to people, I got to listen to two things. Did I assault you or tick you off, or I'm listening to the damn devil?
Come on now.
That's what I look at.
You got to distinguish, huh?
Yeah.
You got to divide. Yep.
Is this legit?
Yeah.
Or this the damn devil trying to twist my mind and deceive me to have me doing and saying stuff?
Mm.
Hmm?
You're weighing it out.
I know sometimes, you know, spirit get up on me, man. I say some crap like, man, I should have said that. Where that must come from, devil?
Mm.
See, when you stop entertaining certain things and casting that crap down,
That's right.
say you can't use it.
That's right.
This guy said, man, look, he done destroyed the good things of the earth. But he was only concerned about that damn temple.
Yep.
But go ahead and read.
Come along then and gather spoils for yourselves of all his animals and whatever he has left on the earth.
Now he said, man, he went see the devil decided to disguise himself as the king of Persia, right?
That's
He got all the robes. All these are the same folk that's probably going in and out there over there getting some arms and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
That's all he went and got. But go ahead and read.
They answered him and said, he has 7 sons and 3 daughters. Possibly they might flee to other lands and plead against us as though we were tyrants, and in the end rise against us and kill us.
Mm-hmm.
So he said to them, have no fear at all. Most of his possessions I have already destroyed by fire.
Mm-hmm.
The others are confiscated. And as for his children, I shall slay them.
Hey man, did he say that, hey, the fire come from heaven and burn up some of this stuff?
That's
We can
right.
read that over there in that first chapter.
Yep.
Is he lying to his children?
Come on now, he's not.
What else he did? He said, man, look, and I already did that.
Yep.
And what else?
Chapter 18.
Chapter 18.
When he said these things to them,
Mhm.
he departed and smashed the house down upon my children and killed them.
How did he do that? Let's go into, take a pause right here. Let's go back to Job chapter 1. Let's go back to Job chapter 1 in the King James Version. Job chapter 1. And we're going to read verse 18 through 22.
Okay. Verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
When he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, their sons and our daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house.
Mm-hmm.
And behold, there came a great wind from the wilderness
Mm-hmm.
and smote the 4 corners of the house, and it fell upon the young men, and they are dead. And I only am escaped alone to tell thee.
Mm-hmm.
Then Job arose and rent his mantle and shaved his head
Mm-hmm.
and fell down upon the ground and worshiped and said, naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. The Lord gave, and the Lord hath taken away.
Oh, okay, then where are we? Yeah,
21.
stop. Okay, stop right there. Now, read, let's go back in here. We just want to confirm that this event happened in Job chapter 1 in the KJV, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said, hey, and he departed and smashed the house down upon the children.
That's
my children killed them. How you do it? With a whirlwind. Satan, you know, is the prince of the air too.
That's right. That's right.
And what else?
You say,
my fellow.
My fellow countrymen, when they saw that what was said truly happened, pursued and attacked me and began to snatch up everything in my house.
Oh, so the one that came and told him that we read over here, hey, one came and told him what happened.
That's right.
And then he did what?
Pursued.
Yeah, after that he went and started snatching up and stuff.
Everything
Hey
in
man,
the house.
yeah, which guy fell on your children and killed them, and then he walked on out, and starts. Because cause he had a whole lot of folks out there.
Right.
So he wanted to give him a little something too.
Yeah.
Boy, folk would be cruel, can't they? That's what it had to happen, because that's what it's written in the book.
That's right.
But go ahead and read.
My eyes witnessed cheap and worthless men at my tables and couches.
He said, man, these jokers, man, they come. Not to mind, these some sellout suckers, man.
Mm-hmm.
See, that ought to let you know, brothers and sisters, you can't let everybody in your house.
Mm.
He said, man, I witnessed cheap, sellout, and worthless men. Negroes don't want to work, don't want to do nothing at my table and couches, hanging out like a mug, just getting some freebies all day long. Damn, can you go milk the cow? Can you go take the dog and do something?
Help plow with the oxen or something. Do something.
All they want to do is hang around the table and the couches. Eat and chill out. Eat, chill out all day long. But go ahead and read, brother.
I was unable to utter a thing.
Why?
For I was exhausted.
Hell, I would be exhausted too if I'm warm with Satan. I mean, don't you know you exhausted as hell when you dealing with people with unclean spirits?
Yes, sir.
Man, these folks will drain the hell out you.
Yes, sir.
Man, you warring back and forth with these people all day. Sometimes you come on, man, I'm tired, man. These folks wore me out today. Yeah, these folks damn with demons and stuff.
Man, where you out?
Joe, come home, man. Sometimes you just come home from work, man. I be so damn tired. I don't want nothing to eat. I just want to get in the bed, man.
Mm-hmm. Take a shower and go to bed.
I wake up the next day and eat. I got to rest because Satan wore my behind out. For I was exhausted. And what else?
As a woman numbed in her pelvic region by the magnitude of birth pain. Remember most of all the battle foretold by the Lord through his angels in the songs of victory which had been told to me. And became as one wishing to enter a certain city to discover its wealth and.
Now he can ready to break down something spiritual on us now. He can ready to break down some stuff now. Now Job breaking it down, brother. He said, man, Job would want to enter to this city and discover his wealth and what else?
And gain a portion of his splendor. And as one embarked with cargo in a sea-going ship, seeing a mid-ocean, the third wave in the opposition of the wind, he threw the cargo into the sea, saying, I am willing to lose everything in order to enter this city, so that I might gain both the ship and things better than the payload.
He said, man, listen, I'd rather give up all my possessions.
Yeah.
Because I know that I'm opposed to this wind. I'm fighting the damn devil and his minion and his demons. His demon in his country. His kingdom.
That's right.
And he told him, man, you come up on it, he gonna take all this stuff from me.
That's right.
I'd rather give all this stuff up to get into the city. And all his splendor in this city.
Yeah.
He gonna break it down to his three buddies that's supposed to be his buddies anyway.
That's right.
He said, man, I'm willing to lose everything in order to enter to the city. What city? New Jerusalem.
Come on now.
So that I might gain both the ship and the things better than the payload.
That's right. That's right.
I could say the little I had about this right here, but I'm gonna gain the payload better than the payload. I'm gonna get something better than that, man.
That's right.
That's how I consider my goods as nothing. Go ahead and read that, brother.
Thus, I also consider my goods as nothing compared to the city about which the angel spoke to me.
Man, he telling him about, hey, man, He said, man, you gonna be in the resurrection, man.
That's right. You gonna
I give up
great
all this
city.
stuff so I can get into the so if I get into the resurrection, he already know that I'm gonna be ruling in the kingdom, man.
Come on now.
Because all this stuff, he gonna tell you, verse 19, chapter 19. Go ahead and read.
When the final messenger came and showed me the loss of my children,
Mm-hmm.
I was deeply disturbed, and I tore my garments.
Now we read that, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Saying to the one who brought the report, how were you spared? And that's when he told him. And then when I understood what had happened, I cried aloud, saying, the Lord gave, the Lord take it away. It is seemed good to the Lord, so it has happened. Blessed be the name of the Lord.
Hey, we read that.
That's right.
We just read that.
That's right.
Job said, man, I'd rather get up everything to get into this city that the angel was telling me about.
Mm-hmm. We read that in that 17 through 20, 22.
Because he told me, if you would do it,
Yeah, I didn't do it.
he said, I'm gonna restore you, man. Not only that, you're gonna be in the resurrection.
Yes, sir.
So you know when you're in the first he's talking about the first resurrection now.
That's right.
So you're in the first resurrection, you 100% in. You're gonna be ruling in the kingdom.
Come on
with
now.
Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ.
Yes, sir.
That's what you're gonna be.
Yes, sir.
And all the spoils of all these nations got to come back to Jerusalem. They got to Messiah gonna take this all down, and you got to bring it
back. That's right.
Bring my stuff back to me for my people.
Come on.
That's what Job's mind was set on.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Job's mind set on. How we looking on time? We good.
We good. Yes, sir. We need to do some more eating.
Yes, sir. His health.
Mm-hmm.
See, we got to have a mindset, like he said, set your mind on the things above, not the things on earth, because this stuff gonna fade away.
Mm-hmm.
We really got to get that in our spirit, man. This stuff, hey, anybody could go through a Job moment.
That's right.
You ain't got to go through the help part.
That's right.
What mess a lot of people up is the little tangible stuff that we see.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you start losing that, man. Don't you know folks be talking about you so bad, just like the three kings that came to visit them.
That's right.
They see you on you used to have it going on, you used to have a good job. Think about all these people before this COVID thing hit.
Come on.
All these people are getting paid $200,000 or $300,000 a year, man. These folks ain't making nothing. Man, a lot of folks killing themselves because they don't know what to do, because they don't know anything about patience, man.
That's right.
This is what they pastors, they preachers, they mores, they teachers, whoever they were. That's what they supposed to be teaching these people so they can have some hope in this thing.
That's right.
These folks don't have any hope.
They have their hope in stuff that's tangible.
Yeah, this stuff comes and goes. He tell you about this stuff comes and goes.
That's right. Y'all vanity.
Just like an old car, like a car.
That's right. That's right.
I got old 2013. I think it looked pretty good to me. It's brand new to me. I don't care what y'all, man, it look good. I keep it looking good.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's old to a lot of people, but hey, it's just like 20 years from now, if I keep it or if it get wrecked, guess what? It's gone. It vanished away.
That's right. That's right.
You see a 18, 19 vehicle on the street, they gone at it. I'm quite sure somebody got something somewhere else, but I don't see nothing around here.
You're right.
How many 1960 vehicles you see riding around the street every day? You don't.
You don't see them all.
You don't even see a 300-year-old house.
Mm.
How about anybody 130 years old walking around talking about Shalom? They gone, ain't it?
Mm.
Just letting you know, man. Hey, man. That's stuff we got to think about. Job had all that wealth.
That's right.
And the Lord told him, hey, man, you come up against his idol shrine, his idol temple, man, he come up on you.
He coming. He coming.
So let me ask y'all this before we continue. Are y'all willing to continue on as a servant of the Most High Yah and do what he say and come up against Satan's kingdom and his shrine that you might possibly lose your life and your goods?
That's right.
Where are we, brother?
finna start at chapter 20.
All right. Chapter 20 is health. Now,
And
Mhm.
I say Suda Pip.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Now, a lot of people, some people, when your health deteriorates, all of this stuff right here, it doesn't matter to you.
No, sir.
Because one thing about it, you want to get your health.
That's right.
What good is that you having all this stuff? You sitting up there on a breathing machine. You can't go nowhere. You bedridden.
That's right.
You stinking like Lincoln, like a brother said.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to come over your house. They don't want to deal with you.
That's right.
All your friends that used to be your friend, they gonna probably see you every 3 months or so, just to come by and just look at you and go and talk about you.
He ain't looking too good. She ain't looking too well.
Ooh, I went over there. We look like he's 2 breaths from dying. And don't let the one that hate you, because they're gonna leave you some. I'm gonna go over there and get that nigga told, because 16 years ago, he done said something that offended me. I think it's my opportunity to tell that Negro something.
Yeah.
His health. I'm not gonna
That's right.
get into it too much. But go ahead, his health.
So when all my goods were gone,
All his goods are gone.
Satan concluded that he was unable to provoke me to contempt.
That's right. Let's
Go
stop right here. Let's go to Job chapter. We'll read one verse.
Let's put a pause in for a call.
Yeah, Job chapter 1 and read that 22. Now, after all this stuff, he said that Satan concluded that he was unable to provoke me to contempt. What did it say in verse 22?
And all this Job sin not,
Mm-hmm.
nor charge God foolishly.
He said, man, of all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
he's still hanging in there.
That's right.
Satan was working on Job, and he can't get nowhere with him. Go ahead and read, brother.
When he left, he asked my body from the Lord so he might inflict the plagues on me.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Lord gave me over into his hand to be used as he wished in respect to the body.
Mm-hmm.
But he did not give him authority over my soul.
That's right. That's right. He
Yeah.
didn't give him authority over his soul.
That's right.
I tell you what. Now let's go back into the KJV.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to chapter 2.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to chapter 2. Because he said, man, then the Lord gave me over to his hand to be used
That's right.
as he wished, with respect to the body. But he did not give him authority over my soul. Let's confirm that. Let's go to Job chapter 2. We're going to read verses 1 through 7. What does it say?
Okay. Again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord. And the Lord said unto Satan, from whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth,
Mm-hmm.
and from walking up and down in it.
Hey, man. Hey, what you going to say? Hey, man, I'm just walking up and down in the earth, doing my thing. Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto Satan, as thou consider my servant Job,
Mm-hmm.
that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man,
Mm-hmm.
one that fears Yah and escheweth evil.
Mm-hmm.
And still he holdeth fast his integrity,
Mm-hmm.
although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause.
That's right, because we read, he said, man, Job didn't sin at all.
That's right.
Because Satan was unable to provoke me to contempt.
That's right.
He said, I didn't sin at all, nor charge y'all foolishly. Then he having the conversation. He said, man, this dude still holding his integrity.
That's right.
But go ahead and read.
And Satan answered the Lord and said,
Mm-hmm.
skin for skin, yea, all that a man have will he give for his life.
Mm-hmm.
But put forth thy hand now and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face.
He said, man, look, Satan said, if you touch his bone and his flesh, he said, Job will curse you to your face.
Uh-huh.
And what else?
And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, he is in thy hand, but save his life.
He said, man, look, you can do whatever to the body,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't do nothing to his soul. You
Mhm.
can't, in other words, you can't kill him.
No, sir. You ain't got no authority over his soul.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and read that seven.
So when Satan from forth the presence of the Lord
Mm-hmm.
and smote Job with sore boils from soles of his foot unto his crown.
That's right. He
From
hit him up
head
from head to
to
toe.
toe. That's right.
Now let's go back. Now let's go back here. We picking up at 4. Or you
Yeah,
want
4.
But verse 4. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead and read.
Then he came to me while I was sitting on my house,
Mm-hmm.
was sitting on my throne, mourning the loss of my children.
Mm-hmm.
And he became like a great whirlwind and overturned my throne. For 3 hours I was beneath my throne, unable to escape.
Boy, he was putting it on Job.
I'll tell you, he struck me with a severe plague from my head to toe.
We just read that.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
In great trouble and distress, I left the city, and I sat on a dung heap, worm written in my body.
Worm ridden.
Yeah, worm written in my body.
Mm-hmm.
Discharged from my body, wet the ground with moisture. Many worms were in my body.
Woo.
And if a worm ever sprang off, I would take it up and
Okay, let me scroll on down a little bit. You would take it up.
return it to its original place, saying, stay in the same place where you were put until you are directed otherwise by your commander.
Woo! That boy say he was hard with it.
Yeah, he was.
Man, man had worms. He had some maggots on him, man. He had some
Man.
boils with man, and he was, man, he look here, it was dripping so that it was,
Yep.
woo-wee.
Then he's sitting on the
You sitting on the down here, boy. You have your lowest of your lowest.
woo. Bad odor, everything.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
His wifey.
Here come his rib.
Okay, let's see what rib now. In the Testament of Job, they gave him his rib a name, right?
That's right.
So I looked that up and everything. I said, I'm just gonna go through here and just do a little search on it. And this what showed up. What was Job's wife's name in the Bible? I'm just going through there, and it has another name, but they had this in parentheses and had another name talking about some Greek translation. Greek
Citizen slave.
Yeah. So she's Citis or Citis.
Mm-hmm.
We just call her Citis for now. Y'all we'll just call her that.
Mm-hmm.
But here you can pronounce it 2 or 3 ways. But go ahead and read. She's a
Chapter
slave.
21.
Mm-hmm.
I spent 48 years on the dung heap outside the city under the plague, so that I saw with my own eyes.
Oh man, he spent 48 years.
Yeah.
See, the book don't say that. So you can read through the book. It just tells you, just giving you little events as it happened, but it doesn't give you how long. We knew that it wasn't a day-to-day,
Right.
We knew there was a long thing going.
Yeah.
A lot of folk, when you read 66, you'll say, hey, okay, this happened this day. This happened the next day. No, it didn't happen like that. This happened over a course of time.
That's right.
But go ahead and read.
Okay, I'm gonna pick back up at 21. I spent 48 years on the dung heap outside the city under the plague, so that I saw with my own eyes my children, my first wife, carrying water into the house of a certain nobleman as a maidservant, so she might get bread and bring it to me. I was stunned, and I said, the gall of the city,
galls of the what?
the galls of all these cities' fathers. How can they treat my wife like a female slave?
Hey man, he said, man, why? See, hey, go ahead and read that, and then I'm gonna get into it.
After this, I regained my sense.
Now he's sitting up there like he forgot he's in this condition. He's looking at his wife like, man, how can he Job treat my wife like a female slave? I'm Job. I'm the such and he gained his sense. Damn, I'm in this predicament, man.
Yeah.
Hell, I ain't not over my region anymore.
Yep.
Man, I'm sitting on a dunghill with worms hanging off me. But he looking at his wife, and he forgot the state of condition he was in. He said, man, how can they treat my wife like a female slave? Because his wife had a lot of possession, man.
Yeah.
He hooked his wife up, man.
Yeah.
She had a lot of substance too.
That's right. That's right.
Chapter 22.
After 11 years, they kept even bread itself for me, barely allowing her to have her own food.
Well, they treat her like crap,
Yep.
boy.
And
Working the hell out of it and not paying. It's just like a person, man, you go on the job working all day and they gonna give you $6. And you got a family, whole family.
Yep.
That's just like good time. James, you know, he go work
Yeah.
for $2.50 and he live in the ghetto and he got a wife and 3 children.
Mm.
Working his butt off. Barely giving him something.
Yep.
You know, that's how our forefather. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something. As a people of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man, we some tough folks, man.
That's
And the
right. We
only
endure a
reason why
lot.
we endure it because the Most High, Yeshua, He allowed us to go there.
That's right. That's right.
He said, man, treated my wife like a female slave. Go ahead and read, man. And he said, man, he even allowed her for her own food. Go ahead.
And as she did get it,
Mm-hmm.
she was divided between herself and me, saying with pain,
Uh-oh.
woe is me.
Mm-hmm.
Soon he will not even get enough bread.
Oh man, she complaining now.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying that with pain.
Yep.
See, that lets you know, brothers, you know,
Mm-hmm.
antennas ought to go up.
That's right.
When the stuff get good, everybody hunky-dory happy. But when you get sick, you start losing stuff.
Come on now.
First of all, you're gonna start when you sick, you can't work, right?
Right.
Folks at work will start tripping with you.
That's right.
You may have enough saved to maybe sustain you for a few, you know, if you're a smart man
right,
or whatever.
Right.
But all that stuff gonna fade away, especially if you ain't going back to work.
Come
if
on.
you ain't going back to work in a certain amount of days, then they're gonna let you go.
That's right.
Then you start losing some of your tangible items, even if you have to sell stuff because you got to have this to sustain and eat. You're not bringing in money, you spending it.
That's right. That's right.
And then when all that's gone, then your real might have to go to work.
Mm.
And she used to being at home, you used to taking care of her. I ain't talking about all women. I'm just using this as an example. This is an example.
Right.
You used to take care of your real. She ain't never had to work. You taking care of everything. And she ain't wanting for nothing. All of a sudden you get sick. Now she got to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it might be a good thing for maybe 2 paychecks, but that, you know, I'm just me talking, and I ain't trying to offend anybody. But hell, that's when it starts saying stuff with pain.
Yeah. So I get that murmuring and complaining.
This right here is a lesson, people. Saying with pain, woe is me. Soon he will not even get enough bread.
That's right.
Man, you know, you ain't gonna get full, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead and read, brother.
Verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
She would not hesitate to go out into the market to beg bread from the bread seller so she might bring it to me so I could eat.
Oh, but check this out. Chapter 23. Go ahead and read.
When Satan knew this, he disguised himself as a bread seller.
You see this sucker? He's disguising himself as a bread seller.
He already had it lowered.
So you had to go and see, let's say that, now this is a bread seller, he got his own market set up. So this more than likely is a joker like to cheat folks out of this right here gonna cost you something.
Yep.
I don't care what they say, they got the Negro price. When you got these little private little markets stuff, you got the Negro price and then you got the heathen price.
Mm.
Everything might be fair. You go to the grocery store. I'm talking about these little side markets. You know what I'm saying? You go over there and they got no price on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I get this joke. That's Negro price right there.
Mm-hmm.
Your bread costs $8. The heathen bread costs $2.
Mm.
You go to some of these stores, they don't even have prices on stuff. They just make up prices as you go in there.
When you bring it up to the counter, you sure right.
See, these are the type of jokers that Satan come in. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
He said he disguised himself as a bread seller. Go ahead and read.
It happened by chance that my wife went to him and begged bread, thinking he was a man. And Satan said to her, "Pay the price and take what you like." But she answered and said, But she answered him and said,
Mm-hmm.
where would I get money? Are you unaware of the evils that have befallen us?
Man, listen to this joker here, man.
If you have any pity on me, show mercy. But if not, you shall see.
Mm-hmm.
And he answered her, saying, unless you deserve the evils, you would not have received them in return.
Now, you wasn't wicked. You want to, in other words, you said, I have a eye, 2 for 2, man.
Yeah, you got what you deserve. That's what he's saying. Now then, if you have no money at hand, offer me the half your head and take 3 loaves of bread.
Ooh, now when you talk about
Mm-hmm.
cutting a woman's hair, brother.
Yeah, for glory.
Ooh, you know women love their hair.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's theirs or the one of them, I ain't gonna even go there because I ain't trying to offend
That's
nobody.
right.
But hell, I'm gonna do it anyway. Whether you got a wig or weave or whatever it on, it's still, like just my,
It's still hers.
Yeah.
Whether she grew it or paid for
especially people just got natural, pretty, just,
it. Mm-hmm.
you got to give your hair up to
Mhm.
feed your husband. How many sisters would give their hair up, shave their hair bald to feed their husband while he had died straight?
Mhm.
When he going through some things. Remember, he used
He
to
had
take
his
care of you
lowest.
one time. He had his lowest of the low.
Mhm.
He over there stinking with worms on him. Sitting on a dung hill over there.
Toilet.
There he on the toilet.
Mhm.
You can smell him 2 blocks away.
Yes, sir.
Just like you pass by one of these, what's the place you go to?
Yeah.
Little dump out there.
Yeah.
Sanitation dump.
Yes, sir.
You get a little whiff of it.
Woo.
Nowadays, Joker leave you $5 short of your paycheck. But go ahead and read, bro.
Perhaps you will be able to live for 3 more days.
Mm.
Then she said to herself, what good is the hair on my head compared to my hungry husband?
Mm.
And so, showing disdain for her hair, she said to him, go ahead, take it.
Now, listen closely what this clown gonna do. Because, people like to clown you out in front of folks.
That's right. That's right.
They get an audience. That's when they...
That's right. They
But
want
this
to
is
make
the
an
work
open
I'm saying.
mockery of you.
Yeah, they want to, Joker will get...
Mhm.
But this ain't nobody but Satan.
That's right.
Check what he do. What did he do?
Verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
Then he took scissors, sheared off the hair of her head,
Mm-hmm.
and gave her 3 loaves. While all were looking on,
Mm-hmm.
when she got the loaves, she came and brought them to me.
Mm-hmm.
Satan followed her along the road, walking stealthily and leading her hard astray.
Oh, so he all behind her, chopping it up.
Yeah, talking.
Boy, he don't tell that. Yeah,
He
so
in her ear.
he already did it while everybody was looking.
That's
I'm gonna
right.
embarrass you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
How many folk, you get around your family members? They want to bust you out in front of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got that. You know what I'm saying? You at work, they do the same thing. Get it to your assemblies or your organization.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you walk off, he behind you talking crap.
In your ear.
You know already clown me out. Then I'm walking off. Then you gonna walk behind them trying to provoke somebody. See, this right here is the working of Satan. Well, I don't know what's wrong. Why you follow this wrong with you? Because that's the damn devil.
That's right.
Stop trying to figure out what's wrong with people and realize who they are. That's the damn devil.
Rebuke him. Rebuke him.
You and your real might have a disagreement on something. One person might be right, the other person wrong. Then you walk off, I ain't finna finish coming. You won't talk to me.
That's right.
What is the husband or the wife? I'm gonna follow you around and I'm gonna say all kind of crazy stuff to you. They ain't nothing but Satan the devil.
Keep on antagonizing. Mm-hmm.
That's an unclean spirit.
That's right.
Hello, somebody. How we looking on time? We're gonna hit one more.
Okay.
Let's read this right here.
Chapter 24.
Yes, sir. We're gonna read this. And let's go ahead and read. Let's eat this. Let's look at her speech.
Mm-hmm.
When she got to flapping off at the mouth. Remember, Satan behind her now.
That's right.
He walking stealthily behind her.
Right. And turning her heart astray.
Turning her heart straight. But go ahead and read.
At once my wife drew near, crying out with tears. She said to me, Job, Job, how long will you sit on that dung heap outside the city thinking? Only a little longer and awaiting the hope of your salvation.
Uh-oh. Now, why was she coming to him today? Because Satan, the devil behind her. And you look at him over there.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting there. Ain't nobody, you know how you see, girl, you go home, and all he gonna do as soon as you got home, he gonna just be sitting up there. And you get in there. Or vice versa. You get her home, man, hell, all she gonna do is sit around in her drawers all day. Been in all damn day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about when you in your affliction.
Come on now. You at your lowest.
Now, I ain't talking about when you're in your right mind, you being lazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about when you in your affliction, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and read, brother.
As for me, I am a vagabond and a maid servant going around from place to place. Your memorial has been wiped away from the earth.
Oh, so all of that good splendor and all that, all of that is gone.
Yep.
Go ahead and read.
My sons and daughters of my womb, for whom I toil with hardship in vain.
Mm-hmm.
And here you sit in a worm-infested, rotten, passing the night in the open air. And I, for my part, am a wretch, immersed in labor by day and in pain by night.
Mm-hmm.
Just so I might provide a loaf of bread and bring it to you.
Woo! Boy, you know, man,
soul,
you know,
like,
yeah, man, I had enough of you. Man, how long you gonna be sitting on that damn over there hoping that your salvation gonna come?
Mm-hmm.
You sitting around here, worm infected, rottenness, passing all through the night air. And I got to go out and bring you the bread, something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, she get tired of you now. But go ahead and read.
Just so I might provide a loaf of bread and bring it to you.
And bring it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and read.
Anymore, I barely receive my own food.
Mm-hmm.
And I divide that between you and me, wondering in my heart that it is not bad enough for you to be ill, but neither do you get your fill of bread.
Mm-hmm.
So I venture unashamedly to go into the market, even if I was pierced in my heart to do so. And the bread seller said, give money and you shall receive. But I also showed him our straits and then heard from him, if you have no money, woman, pay with the hair of your head and take 3 loaves.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps you will live for 3 more days. Being remiss, I said to him, go ahead, cut my hair.
Mm-hmm.
So he arose and cut my hair disgracefully in the market, while the crowd stood by and marveled.
So Job is not a stupid man. He knows what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because the angel told him what was happening.
And what was going to happen.
What's going to happen. Right. So brothers and sisters, we're going to end it right here. That's part 1. We're going to pick it up tomorrow, if the Most High will, at 1 o'clock. Brother Charles Israel is going to be in the building.
Yes,
we're going to finish that part 2. And this is possibly a 3-part series on that. All praise to the Most High.
All praise.
We have a few announcements. I'm going to pull it up in the room. For those of you who plan on coming to the Feast of Dedication, it will be December the 13th. December the 13th, that's a Sunday. Well, that's the day we decided to do something since everybody will be off that date. If you plan on attending, I'm a little ahead of myself, y'all. Let me put this in the room. Put this in the room first. Stop sharing for a second. Let me put this in the room here. I got the email at the bottom. Please email us at the Order Melchizedek Memphis at gmail.com and let us know if you're planning on attending so that we will have enough food. Because we don't want to overcook, don't want to undercook. You know, we want to make sure we have enough food for everybody to enjoy themselves and other activities we plan on doing.
That's right.
Let me put this down because we don't need that in. We also have, if you need a room, Home 2 Suite Olive Branch. I spoke with the, this is where we have our Sabbath classes. Unfortunately, due to COVID, they cut it down, so we're not able to meet in the conference room. If we eat meat, it's only 12 people, so that's the reason why we're not meeting over there, because we have more than 12 people. But this is the hotel that we use. If anyone planning on attending, just like I say, email me at the Order Melchizedek Memphis. We'll get you a great deal on the room. And I'm going to pull up the map. This is where the hotel is. And this is where we're going to be meeting for the, I'm going to see, can I blow it up a little bit? The hotel is right here. And the place we'll be holding the Feast of Dedication is right here in this dead end cove, Morrell Cove. So it's close by the hotel, about a 5-minute drive. Let me go back. Take that down. Do with that. Here is the, let me pull this up because y'all don't need to be seeing all that other stuff. I don't know why this sucker act like this. All right. Here's the information to the Home 2 Suites and all. Y'all see that?
Yeah. Keep that on it.
I ain't stop playing. Stop playing with me, sucker. Home 2 Suites in Olive Branch. The Fountain South End Bed and Breakfast Event Hall. This is where we're gonna hold the event. So if you need the address is 6769 Morrell Cove, Olive Branch, 38654. If you need a room, let me know, and that way I can give you a contact number.
Okay.
Yeah, I give you a contact number to the hotel, and they will give you a code to get a discount on the rooms if you need. Again, just hit us up on the email, Order Melchizedek Memphis at gmail.com. But all praise to the Most High. That's all I have. I'm gonna shout some of y'all out tonight. We had Brother Corey Yehuda in the building. Sister Linda Ricks checked in.
Shalom,
Brother Norris, all praise to the Most High. Regina Dolores in the house. Song 777, Shalom. Francesca Ford in the building.
Yes.
Of course, our brother T Boogie's in the building.
T Boogie.
Sister Tannis McCray Davis in the building.
Shalom. Sister.
RJ in the building. We had RJ in the building.
Lil Rob.
Yeah, look, Rob. Look here, I'm learning tonight. All praise to the Most High. Selah, love Israel in the building. I can't see the Facebook users. All praise.
Brother
Willie. Willie's in the building. AKA Absalom. Willie said, "Must be calling me that, man." Cortez, the chosen one, our beloved brother down at Tupelo. That's right. We had Michael Ben Israel in the building.
Yes,
Trying to go up to the top. Who else we had in this deal? PJ was in the house. All praise to the Most High.
Yes, sir.
Trying to scroll and see who else we had in this deal. Again, tomorrow, Brother Charles will be in the building. We'll be finishing up part 2, a faith walker. Okay. Shalom.
Shalom.
Trying to see if Miss Bates was in the house.
Shalom, sister.
All right, that's far as let me go. But anyway, the Most High willing, we'll be here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Part 2 of the Testament of Job. You have anything, Brother Rob?
I just want to say to the assembly, I hope it was something said or read that edified you, that the Most High may get the glory.
Yes, sir.
And we pray that you'll enjoy the rest of your Sabbath. And see you, Lord's willing, tomorrow.
That's right. And I'm gonna leave y'all with a little music, man, for our brother and sister, Aquila and Priscilla music. Let me see what I'm gonna leave y'all with tonight. We're gonna hit y'all up. We're gonna hit y'all up with that, don't you know? Let me share this screen. We hit y'all with some of that, don't you know?
Always wonder why I never get it. Did he write us off? Did he forget us? Don't know. So special. Not sure. Always wonder why we're always on. Always down in the
Everything get good.
people with no voice, no choice. We've been worshiping these idols, not knowing. They've been lying this whole time, playing with the whole mind. We're in covenant with the Most High God, 12 tribes. We are the only ones He recognizes. We are the apple of His eye. They've been lying this whole time, playing with the whole mind. We're in covenant with the Most High God, 12 tribes. We are the only ones He recognizes. We are the apple of His eye. We have false statues and fairy tree branches. Not a heaven. Once was a nation, had our own land. Learn the ways of heathen. Follow our man. This whole time playing with the whole mind. We're in covenant with the Most High God, 12 tribes. We are the only ones He recognizes. We are the apple of His eye.
Repent, cause the kingdom is at hand. Ask you for forgiveness, that way you can understand. Everything you read, that way you won't follow man. To the lake of fire, cause he won't follow commands. Praying for my crown, and I'm down for eternity. Rebuking the devil every time he try to conquer me. The principalities, they after me. But with their blood on me, they can never capture me. Don't you know?
They've been lying this whole time, playing with the whole mind. We're in covenant with the Most High God, 12 tribes. We are the only ones He recognizes. We are the apple of His eye. They've been lying this whole time, playing with the whole mind. We're in covenant with the Most High God, 12 tribes. We are the only ones He recognizes. We are the apple of His eye. Passover, unleavened bread, Pentecost, blow the trumpet, atonement,
The rest.
tabernacle.
Alpha
Eighth
Sin.
day,
I left Sin.
eighth day,
Passover,
Passover,
the strong. I was following everything that he was saying. That didn't see these numbers.
Oh, so that's the guy that T. Biggie
That's I had seen this.
Oh, okay. All right. Shalom, shalom, family. Y'all have a good Sabbath. Happy Sabbath. Most High willing.
Salute you, family.
We will see y'all
Oh,
1
man.
p.m. Shalom.
Shalom.